for our sport, it's the right place to have it right now. I don't know whether it's going to be the right place in the future. I'd like to think so, that it's always good. I think in the 100 years of wrestling in the state of Iowa not that I can remember, but I'm not quite that old, but I've definitely followed the history of it, that I think that we are definitely, the leader in the country of the United States. And so to host a place that gives due to the sport is very important, and we don't mind creating. We're kind of selfish, but we don't mind creating in the country other hot spots, and that's a possibility in the future. And even if you can get a more populated state that has the fire that Iowa does, that's even better for our sport. So it's like here, I got a few people interviewing me, okay, and I like that. But you know what? I want about 6 more layers behind you. And in this room, we still have space for people to sit, and we didn't have a lot of chairs in here. So our sport can really grow with the right leadership, and getting kicked out of the Olympics helps us actually kind of reform our leadership, and we can move forward from that. So we need kind of a base that's at a higher level every day, and it's a good place to start right now is in Iowa.
You kind of mentioned it, but a couple of years ago you were fighting the sport. You were fighting, it wasn't even going to be in the Olympics. What's it like now to be back in Iowa City and have this opportunity to showcase the rest of the United States?
Well, the bottom line when we were going to get kicked out of the Olympics is that everybody realized what we needed to do. But why do we need to get our back against the wall? And so since then, we've been moving ahead at a better pace. However, we still have some fallbacks, but why would we have these fallbacks? Well, it's a history, it's a culture, and we have to change that, and it takes time. But, we're in better shape now. If we waited till now to get kicked out, we would have had 3 or 4 more years of lesser, more corruption, or whatever you want to say. So we are in pretty good shape. However, as I'm watching things, we still got a long ways to go because our culture has been for 100 years.
Have you talked to any of the former Hawkeyes and kind of what were those conversations about this week leading up to the trials?
Yeah, I have. I'm not. I don't want to push my weight around too much, just because, I do know what I'm talking about quite a bit, but I'm not the person that's with these people day to day, and so because of that, they have to believe in who they are with every day. And so when I listen to like Ramos talking a little bit, he ought to just listen to Metcalf a little bit and just say, well, Metcalf said that he was more, fired up Buck in Carver than just even making the Olympic team last time. So you got to get your priorities straight, and I think things like that can help the younger guys or the other people, and even some of the other people that were like didn't make the team last year, but the headliners here, I think they were nervous in Carver Hawkeye last year or 4 years ago, and so they're probably in better shape now because of that. But it's sometimes when you don't and aren't used to a certain environment, and you hear about these environments, it is a difficult thing, and we need better athletes to be more used to all those things. So, it's like me, Carver Hawkeye Arena, when the teams came in, my record was, I think, in the Carver Hawkeye was 97-1, and it's like, and I'm upset about that one, and it was a 1-point loss, but people look at that, and so they think that that's part of the advantage, and it can be, but it also can be a detriment. So you have to kind of take it in a positive way.
You're partial to the Hawkeyes, obviously, but who's maybe one of your favorite guys to watch that are non-Hawkeyes that are going to be competing this weekend?
I don't know if I can say one of my favorites right now. I would just say that attitude. I think that what we need to prove here is that our sport's much better than it was 4 years ago.